believe I'm less prepared than Emma. Again, the inspiration of Donald Trump. How many people here have heard of microdosing? It's this new thing that's become quite popular. If your therapist is acting quite illegally, he or she might recommend it. It's where you take little tiny bits of LSD every few days. And I actually found myself telling my therapist after 4 months of taking little bits of LSD every 4 days for the past 4 months, I was like, I really think that the only way I'm handling this election is because I'm now always on LSD. I came up with I woke up the other day with a horror movie idea. It was, oh my gosh, what if the election just kept never arriving? What if it's like that hallway in the horror movies where that Tuesday just never fucking comes? We are in the process of finding out if George Washington's great experiment turns out like Victor Frankenstein. All right, my first thing I'd like to point out is that Alex Jones, who was mentioned before, the great Alex Jones, has actually pointed out that if Hillary is elected, she will turn the frogs, meaning the frogs of America, gay. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's supporters portray him in cartoon form as a Nazi frog. I think we can all agree it would be much more fun to have the frogs of our nation be gay than Nazis. You don't want to invite the Nazi frogs to the party. You don't even want those kind of frog legs at the dinner tables. A lot of people have compared Donald Trump to Captain Ahab, who quite famously pretty much kills himself and his entire crew for a fruitless, pointless venture. In that case, Hillary could be compared to Moby Dick because you can hate on her all you want, but the motherfucker stays afloat. Now, Trump recently told his supporters, remember to vote on November 28th. Whereas Hillary consistently tells people to vote on the first Tuesday in November, and there is our evidence that Hillary Clinton has voted before. Trump said that he will pick a judge. PTSD. Trump said that he will pick a judge in the mold of Antonin Scalia. And Hillary, I think we can all pretty much assume, will pick a judge in the mold of literally any of the 320 million Americans who aren't as monstrously heinous and despicable as Antonin Scalia. Skittles and Tic Tacs have both officially and publicly distanced themselves from Donald Trump. And I think we can safely assume that Smarties are rooting for Hillary. Trump said that he could randomly murder someone in the street and most of his supporters wouldn't care. And Hillary explained that phenomena further by pointing out that most of his followers are deplorable. Hillary lost 30,000 emails, but Trump lost $915 million. in 1995, mostly by running casinos, the kind of business that is most famous for not losing money. On Frontline, 2 of Trump's advisors said that he ran for president as revenge because President Obama made some jokes about Trump at a White House Correspondents' Dinner. Whereas Hillary is running for president in order to do the president's job. Trump told fundamentalist Christians, if I don't win this election, you'll never see another Republican win, and you'll have a whole new kind of Supreme Court, and you'll have a whole new kind of church. All that and gay frogs? Come on, people. So many reasons to vote for Hillary. Trump supporters in Maine say that if Hillary is elected, she will come with a vagenda of manocide. But in fact, she can't come with a vagenda of manocide because that's already a copyrighted character we're all going to meet on season 7 of Game of Thrones. Donald Trump has repeatedly asked why we can't just nuke places. And Hillary is probably looking into how we could just nuke just Donald Trump. In a TV interview, Donald Trump once speculated about his 1-year-old daughter's future breasts. Hillary Clinton did not do that. Trump once tweeted, "The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower. I love Hispanics." Hillary knows where to get some decent Mexican in this town. And I think that, when Trump was losing to Ted Cruz, a lot of people don't remember this, but there were about 2 weeks in that goddamn primary where he was losing to Ted Cruz, and he said, oh, it's because this election is rigged. So we all just have to pray that this election, he's saying it's rigged again, we have to pray that he's wrong about it being rigged again. I think that we're also traumatized from just seeing Donald Trump on our television screens that we all thought it would be a better idea to be watching this insanity tonight rather than the train wreck on TV. That's all I got.